morning and welcome back to the morning commute with Hopi living in the city. It is Thursday morning, folks. I hope you are rested and ready for the day. I don't know what you got planned for today. Maybe today's your day off. Maybe you're retired. Maybe you're going to work. Maybe you're going to rest because you work night shift. Let us know what you got planned today. I need to clean my windshield. It's got that, when seasons change, you have to start using your heater and getting your windshield like defrosted or cleared when it's cold. It seems like there's something somewhere that creates a film. Does that happen? Like, usually happens during maybe the colder months. I was supposed to clean it this morning. Forgot all about it. Got some good news though. My Bilstein shocks arrived last night, so I'll be putting the shocks and struts in on the 2016 Escape this weekend. I'm supposed to trade vehicles maybe today or tomorrow after work. And then I thought about bringing the ones for this today and maybe dropping it off somewhere. I mean, this one's easier than the Escape, much easier, according to what I've seen on YouTube. For instance, the rear, you just need a 21 millimeter socket and an open end and some PB blaster. Goggles, of course. Then you get your impact wrench and pop them off. You don't even need to raise up the vehicle. And for the 2016, you just need, I think they're probably like a 15 mil. And there's one for the top. That's easy. There's two bolts on the top, and then in the bottom you have a, I don't really remember what the bottom is, but it's only 3. I don't know if you have to lift that one up. It's been a while, but I'll have to look at our video. I know my son and I did his before. The hardest part on those is just getting that brace off that mounts to the top of the bottom of the vehicle, and that you have to remove it from the old shock and put it on the new, tighten it up, and then you can start reassembling. And for that, the struts, the hardest part is going to be finding a shop to swap the springs or the coils. I got some quotes anywhere from 600 to 1,000 to replace the front struts. So, and then I think I'm pretty sure Brake Masters said they can do the coil replacement. I think it's $100 each, and man, that's like $400. And then I've only checked a couple places. Actually, I checked 3 places, but the last place I checked, the guy he doesn't do the coil replacement. I did check several places, and they said they don't do the coil replacement. One place in Gilbert, and then my buddy in Mesa. So I just need to ask around a little more. that's what's going on. There's a 4x4 shop right up the road, and I thought about bringing the shocks and struts for this because I'm so excited to get them put on that I might pay a little extra just to get it done and feel the ride. And then I think for the alignment, Brakemaster said they have an $89 special. But for the Escape, I wanted to really get in there and inspect all the parts. I know we bought some parts for it, front end parts in the past, but they're just sitting in the garage. So I might, I think the sway bar, or I can't remember what that part is. It's, they're not very expensive, so you can just rip that one off, and it makes it easier to just disassemble the strut assembly area. Because if you take your time on that, you just, it could be a bad one, it could be needing replacement, and here you're taking your time just trying to get it off nicely. So I found a way just to rip it off, and then you can put your vice grip on those pieces and get them off quicker. So I might need to get a new vice grip too, just to be safe. So I might hit up Harbor Freight. Other than that, it's just going to be a chill weekend, I think. I picked up some steaks yesterday. We're having a sale at Safeway, so tonight we're having baked pork chops with fixings. I'm not sure if the boys are coming over for dinner, so I just got the steaks and I'm just going to leave them in the fridge for now. I was gonna do them yesterday, but they didn't get back to us, so I just left them. And then I also took out, I got some pieces of pork that I need to marinate and throw in the freezer. They were in that sale area where they're about to expire, so they probably expire today, so I better marinate them and freeze them. I like to put them with soy sauce, oyster sauce, peanut oil, garlic, and some lime, and then just let them marinate like that, and then you can fry them up. You can have them with pretty much anything. Rice is good. It's the other day we gave the boys our rice cooker, so we had like a rice-a-roni mix the other day, and for mine, what I did was I put my salad, a plate full of salad, and then I put the rice over it, like a bunch of rice. And then for the meat, I did the same. I put a plate full of salad, and then I put the marinated pork over it. And it was good. I got really full. What's on the news today?
Committed to acting in their clients' best interests. Learn more at letsmakeaplan.org.
Chainsaws, and my neighbor went up on my roof and covered everything with tarps and sealed it just to be kind that evening, and everyone was, chipping in, and we've had crews out pretty much constantly.
That's Ely Ditlevson, whose air conditioning unit was knocked into her front lawn along with her neighbors. She tells Outspoken her townhome's power was knocked out, but she's still in good shape, even temporarily without AC. After all, it's cooled off a bit.
Over in Globe, they're currently putting data together for the federal government as it continues rebuilding from recent floods. Overall, the situation's better than it was at the beginning of the week when the city was again flooded. Mayor Al Meros says businesses are working to reopen.
Target date is
cancer or family history, and she was diagnosed at 34.
A safe alert has been issued for 62-year-old Barbara Byrne. The Phoenix Police Department is looking for her. Last seen near North 3rd Street and East Dunlap on October 9th. She's 5 foot 6 inches tall, 145 pounds, with gray hair and blue eyes. Has a medical condition that could make her confused very easily. Anyone with information on Byrne is asked to contact Phoenix Police immediately. And by the way, you can see her picture at ktar.com.
Coming up, a group says Arizona's doing a good job when it comes to energy policy, but can we keep up with the almost half again demand expected in just the next few years?
Right now, let's check in with John Roller in the Valley Chevy Dealers Traffic Center.
All right, Jim, for the folks in Queen Creek, I want to give you a heads up this morning. We've got some traffic lights that are out right at the intersection of Ironwood and Germain. A lot of people use that to get to the 24 this morning, treated as a four-way stop. But I am seeing a backup there. This is the time of morning where drivers get their way to 24 this morning. And just up ahead, we do have a little bit of slowing on the 24th from Ray Road over to the 202. Cooper and Ricks Road, another crash in the East Valley. As far as the main lines are concerned, we're off to a very good start this Thursday morning. Nothing to slow you down, about 21 minutes from the 101-hour freeway into downtown Phoenix. Traffic is brought to you by Asset Preservation Wealth and Tax. Choose a firm that will cover all of your financial bases, financial, estate, insurance.
The first time one of them got sick and he had to buy medication, he had a rude awakening.
It's like, whoa, like, this is a wake-up call. And this isn't cheap.
American healthcare is famously not cheap.
Okay, folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. Be safe out there. Don't forget to check on your loved ones. It's getting cold right now, so check on your sus, papas, squas, so'o, and make sure they have enough wood or their walls are patched up or the windows are covered if they need to be. Make sure they have enough propane if they have propane tanks. Get to spend some time with them. All right, folks, take care. Basta mo.